From Charlotte, North Carolina and Copa America to Hamilton, Ontario and the Canadian Premier League, Jesse Marsch joins us. And first off, Jesse, add my name to the long list of those congratulating you on your team's performance at the Copa America. It's really excited the entire country. I have to ask, though, no rest, obviously, for you. Why Hamilton today?
Yeah. Well, look, I'm trying to get my finger on the pulse of everything that's going on in this country from a football perspective. So I'm excited to be here today. Everybody has already been incredibly gracious, and you're right, a lot of congratulations. We're excited about the performance, and then, I want to help try to support everything that's going on here from a soccer sense in every way that I can. So I'm excited to watch this game tonight.
How much do you know about the Canadian Premier League, and what are you expecting to see on the field?
Yeah, I followed it now since I've been named the coach. We've watched along the tournament with some of the coaching staff. Mauro has obviously followed it really well, and so some nights we would watch some games. I watched the Forge against the Toronto FC game. Thought that was a good match. But I clearly need to learn more and need to get more familiar with the coaches and the players and teams and everything. So, I'll be spending more time doing things like this.
These are obviously exciting times for Canadian soccer. The national team plays a huge role in that. The perspective of people watching on the Copa America is you and your team handled yourself in a way that made everyone really proud. I think a lot of what you said and how you went about it resonated with Canadian soccer fans as well, especially when you said that at times you felt like second-class citizens within the tournament, and that's a sentiment that's been shared widely over the years. Do you think that sentiment can change under your leadership, Jesse, or is that underdog tag always going to be attached to the Canadian men's national team?
Well, I think that, this Copa America helped continue to put the Canadian national team on the map of international football. So the best way to change perspective is to win matches, right? Look, in the meantime, one of the big things that I've realized since coming here is that the player pool, the character of the people in the team, it's so amazing. And they're selfless, and they're committed, and they're together, and their work ethic and self-belief and all these things are really, really special. So for me, I'm just trying to maximize the potential of what the group is and take all these qualities and turn it into a more refined football sense as to what it takes to beat the best teams. But, in the end, you're going to often get from me that I say what I think, sometimes good, sometimes bad. But, I'm here to try to push the level, here to try to push the potential of what this can become, and certainly always with the eye of what we want this experience to be as a nation come 2026.
I mean, the last few weeks have been a whirlwind. 2 years is just going to go by just like that. How much do you think, and what needs to be done to close that gap over the next 2 years?
Yeah, I think we just need to really take advantage of all the moments that we have together. And then, I've got to also figure out, when all the players went away, I said, guys, this isn't like just now go away and go back to your national teams. You should take a lot of confidence with you for how you've played and what you've achieved in this big tournament now together, but individually applying more of the things that I'm trying to push at them, which is more physicality, more sprinting, more even that they're working on their fitness and their physique. And then their intelligence of understanding how to handle moments and what real games are like and what the best opponents are like and best players. So, I think they'll be able to take a lot away from this whole overall experience, and it'll be really important that they take it with them, that they apply it with their club teams, and that each time we come back, we get actually a better version, a more clear version that can be inserted back into what we're doing with the program each time we're together.
Awesome stuff, Jesse. I have to say, it's great seeing you in Hamilton at a Canadian Premier League game. Enjoy your Tim Hortons coffee and enjoy the match. Thank you so much.
All right. Right on, Garrett. Thanks a lot, buddy.
It's very cool. The team disperses. You could have gone back to Italy. You could have gone somewhere else. But instead, KJ, he's on the ground, supporting, watching what's going on in the CPL.
Yeah, it's marvellous, no? It just continues to speak to almost every step that he's made so far since he's been given the job has been the right step. And now that's all with the national team, and now it's the right step here. And I don't think that he understands, maybe he's starting to, but he's not, the impact that he's going to have on everybody in Canada. This is a man, regardless of what his passport says, that understands what it takes at high-level football. He understands it, and now he can start to preach that, and it can be more contagious from top level down in football in this country.
In a league that you play 7 teams, you kind of know each other, and it's hard sometimes to get up for certain matches. Having the Canadian men's national team coach, after Copa America in their run, is on the pitch or is there today in the stands. That's all the motivation you need. If I'm playing, I'm on my best behavior, because you never know in this game of football. If I'm Chouanier, I'm saying I'm not the only Chouanier in the family that can ball. I'm saying Jesse Marsch, raising my hand. This is perfect. This is what we want to see. We talk about the ecosystem. This is what brings it together. These type of games, these type of people to come in and watch those games. So it's beautiful. I'm all for it.
Moves like this by Marsch, that's how bridges are built and how we can start piecing this thing together brick by brick in a real sustainable and meaningful way. So good on Jesse. He's going to be watching. So will you at home. It's Forge. It's Pacific. It's coming your way at the top of the clock. The commission's intent. Look at the coaches. They're just having a lovely time in Hamilton. I mean, they're probably talking about, do you know who was born here? Gareth Wheeler was born in Hamilton,
I feel like they're
Ontario?
talking about you, Wheels.
Well, of course. What else is new? It's your Tony Bet Match of the Week.